Today's speaker, Wirson, our president. Wirson is representing Algrid Engineering Senam Berhad, which located as Diamond Valley. His smart home business started just 3 years ago. He obtained a degree in mechanical engineering, but his first job was an electrical fellow analyst in Infineon Technology in Kulim, High Tech Park. And Tan Chai-in is his wife and also a working mother in Algerian as a payroll analyst. They are spending a quality time among each other as a husband and wife, and then promoted to be a father and mother after 1 year period. They have a lovely son named Lim Huan Kai. Now he already 4 years old. Wilson's hobby is sport. He likes most of the sport games, and most of his activity and interest also exercise and workout. His burning desire is to can earn money actively and passively, which able to have a system to generate income with a minimal supervision. Something no one knows about Wilson is that he is a certified personal trainer and also a certified jumping instructor. He joined a triathlon before as well, and a competition that consists of swimming, cycling, and jogging one after another. So his key to success is to keep learning from mistakes and try to make the mistake while he afford to do so. So without further ado, let us welcome Wilson.
All right. Thank you, Evelyn, for the introduction. Okay, so let me start my presentation now. So today I will sharing with you regarding the smart home system. Okay, and the brand that I carry and I would like to present today is Aqara brand. Okay, and in the latest slide, okay, I would like to share with you is the first one is actually what are the things you need to consider before you select which brand to go to. Okay, first of all, it must be easy to use. When we say easy to use, okay, it not just use your handphone or your iPad to control your home appliances. It also must take good care of the elderly, those who are not familiar with the fancy technology. So the smart home product must have a simple feature like a button or the wireless mini button for the elderly so that they can press the scene they want. When I'm talking about the scene is by one click, they can open the light and the atmosphere they wish to by just simply one click. And this device must be able to carry around. All right. And the next thing when you consider a smart home must be for the setting, it must be as simple and user-friendly as possible. Because the homeowner are the one who know the most about the environment or the atmosphere they want. Okay, so if the setting is very complicated, so when they come to setting, they will always need to get a professional like the installer to help them to set up, which is not a good advice. And the next thing is we must consider the upgradable of the device. We know that in the modern era of the technology, the smart home are keep on improving from day to day. All right. So your device must be able to push update to you also that all the user owner, they just need to press one button to upgrade to the latest software. All right. And last but not least, we must have a all-in-one system. Okay, the all-in-one system is just simple means that in one apps you can control your smart home device, your your automation, your alarm, even you have an auto gate, you also can control, and your aircon, everything wired remotely. So by everything put into one simple apps, then it can actually bring a lot of convenience to our user. All right. So the next thing I would like to share is some of the uniqueness in this Aqara brand. So first of all, nowadays in a smart home, just a few brands that they are only able to integrate with the HomeKit. Just for your information, HomeKit are the apps that are available in all for all the iPhone user, okay, the iOS user, which is they can use this app to control their home automation. Okay, so this is actually a very good for the Apple user because the speed and the controlling the smart home will be even faster and smoother for the iPhone user. All right. So the next thing is we make our hub, because we understand that every smart home system, they must need a single hub or a smart home hub to connect with all the smart devices. So normally in the market, the hub is just a hub. It have no other function than just connecting the smart device. However, in our smart hub, we make use of our hub to extend its feature. For this, our hub, one of our hub is this one. You can see it's a black color box. It's also can act as a IR controller. IR controller is an infrared controller, and we can use it to control, open up our aircon or our TV, which is can act as a remote controller. All right. And last but not least, okay, so for our uniqueness is that this smart hub is actually can connect a lot of devices, which you will be shown in the later slide. Okay, so and another biggest value for our smart home device is for our switches with neutral wire. We have a 3 additional feature compared to the non-neutral switch. Okay, so first of all, with the neutral switch, actually you can monitor your electricity consumption, okay, by replacing with your mechanical switch. And then the next thing, as our Aqara Smart Home, they are communicate with each other by using a Zigbee technology. So with the neutral switches, it can help to boost up the signal to cover the home coverage in your home. And last but not least, our neutral switch also can act as a wireless switch. And what's the function of a wireless switch? It can act as a 2-gang. When I say a 2-gang, is 2 switches are controlling the same light or fan. Okay, and it also can act as a doorbell. Okay, where you can place at the outside for your visitor to press. And last but not least, and our neutral switch is cheaper than the non-neutral switch. And you can find in the market, most of the smart home brand, actually their non-neutral switch is cheaper. However, our neutral switch is cheaper and come with this additional 3 feature. And next, I'm about to show you is our product range. Okay, so our smart device, this I would like to show you is these 2 hub are our smart home hub. Okay, I will show you what are the special feature within this hub. Okay, for this Akara M2 hub, okay, as I mentioned, it can connect up to 128 devices. Okay, it also can act as an IR controller, which can control our aircon and also our TV remote. It's not just a simple hub. And for this smart hub to be work, we can either connect this hub with our LAN cable or wirelessly. And last but not least, it can act as a speaker, built-in speaker for our doorbell. Okay, and for our next smart hub device, we call it the Akara G2 Hub. This one is a Wi-Fi camera and also can act as a hub, and it can connect up to 64 devices. And it also comes with the IR night vision. So when with the absence of the light, it also can capture very clearly. And this one need to connect through wireless only. And it's cover 140-degree wide angle lens. And another good thing to share that is it have a 10-day free iCloud storage for the camera setting. All right, and there are 2 more for this Wi-Fi smart hub feature is, first thing, they come with the AI face recognition. If your iPhone is actually safe with the photo and tag the name along, when the camera, they capture this person, they will tell you actually who is that. For example, John is entering the room. This is we call the AI face recognition. And the next thing, we can select the active zone area. We can just select the zone that we wish to monitor rather than the non-relevant things to be captured, so that once something moves at the active zone, it will trigger the user. This is we call the active zone area. And these are the series of the product ranges we have in our product. Okay, and the next thing I will show you is this is our normally how we present our quotation or the proposal to our client. We will let you all know actually how this our device is placed based on your layout. Right? So the next thing I would like to share is my conversation starter. So if our member would like to actively seek referral for me, you can ask them, have you ever wondered that you switch off your aircon while you're on the way to work? Or do you have a system to prompt you if accident happen in the midnight? And what would you do if you come back home with your door left open unattended? Will you still ask your family member to go in without knowing any risk inside your home? All right, this is my conversation starter, and then the next will be the phrases looking for. Okay, so if you heard some of your client, they are complaining something like, every time I need to rush back when I forgot to switch off my aircon, or they always mention that birth cases are high at my area, and I worry every time I go for a business trip. Or last but not least, every time I go to my homes, I need to go to my homestay to make sure all switches are turned off after my guests are checked out, which they are renting their house for the Airbnb. Okay, if they are listen, all these places, you also can let us know which our smart home can help them to solve their issue. All right, so I think 7 minutes has passed. So this is all regarding my presentation. So I have 1 minute left for my question and answer. Do you have any question from the floor?
Hello.
You are located in Penang or?
Yes, I'm located in Penang Island.
Okay. Yeah, we can catch sometime in online meeting. Thank you.
All right.
Wirson, I have a question.
Yeah, okay, maybe the last question.
Okay. So smart home have preventive action for by alerting the owner, but do smart home have any corrective action when, let's say, accident happen?
Yeah, okay, this one is a very good question. Okay, as we know that for our sensory device, we always prompt the user when there's any accident happen, and we known this as a preventive action. Okay, but when it comes to corrective action, in our country region, we honestly speaking, we still have no other any corrective action for that, because in other state they have once they maybe detect an abnormal gas, they can have a device to open up their window. But of course, now still not available in Malaysia. But however, why this preventive action is very important to alert the owner is because a lot, according to statistics, a lot of accident that happen at the midnight, and a lot of fatal case is due to they unable to aware of the accident at the very first place. So they have no time to run away from their premise. So, and then will lead to the fatality cases. So that's why we need preventive action at least to alert us, so that we have ample of time to run away. All right. So thanks for your question, Dr. Ram and also Joshua. So I think I would like to end my presentation here. Okay, so that I can proceed with